right, so welcome in, folks. So Chuko Diecast. This is a pre-recorded video because I don't have the ability to live. So recently on our Whatnot page, we debuted our wide body kit that we purchased from Resi 164, and we put it on a green light Dodge Durango. This kit was actually originally intended for a Jeep Trackhawk, and we retrofitted it because it did fit very well with the Dodge Durango. So now I am going to do a dry fit on some wheels. Okay, so join us as we do so. If you haven't liked and followed the page yet, or the channel, please go on ahead and do so, as follows are what are going to help us to eventually have the ability to go live. This is who I got the wheels from, as well as the body kit. It was from Resi 164, and those are his social media platforms and his website. Really good deals. Give him a holler. Give him a holler. Let's go get some scissors. We got ourselves some scissors here, very well packaged. Just going ahead and get these wheels out. And these are 11 millimeter wheels. Okay, he does sell upgraded tires that you can use, variety of different tires, but these are actual alloy wheels. Okay, so it has a metal barrel with a 3D printed center. Okay, so you can actually make these as wide as you want. If you want a wide stance, a deep dish wheel, you can do that, or you can have it flush on the lip. Okay, these are hollow tube axles that we're using here, as well as with pins. Oh man, this is like a really tight Ziploc bag that it came in. I'm just going ahead and I got an extra. I got 4 pins there. Okay, so go ahead and see what I can put over here. UV resin, I'll show you what that's for here in a second. I am going to do a dry fitment of these axles, which is good because it's a green light, so it fits right there. I'm just gonna have to get it nice and centered, and then that way I can pop them in. So looks like that's gonna be pretty good right there. So I'm gonna put a drop of UV resin glue. So the good thing about UV resin glue, folks, is that you can still move it. It's not gonna cure. It's not gonna cure. It has a very good working time. I'm kind of eyeballing this, guys. It won't cure until you apply UV. Once you apply UV, then it's gonna stay where it's at. The UV light is actually what cures it. It only takes a couple seconds to do so. See, nice and tight, and boom, she ain't going nowhere. See, nice and tight. Good job, good job. All right, now let's grab the other one, and let's go on ahead and place that in there. It's very simple wheel swap, to be honest with you. Even though this was a used Dodge Durango from another customizer, I purchased it off of Whatnot for $2. He had glued it. He super glued it shut. The wheels wouldn't turn. He had wheels that were way too big for it. So yeah, it was, needless to say, she was a non-roller. And now we'll cure it. It looks like it's centered in that channel there. That's all I needed. Okay. And there we go. So we got 2 axles. Now, we're going to do a dry fit of these wheels. So we're going to pop this in place real quick, do a dry fitment. She does have a little bit of a snug fit here at the base. So I got to kind of hook her in like this. But once I got her hooked in, that's said body kit. There we go, that's one. See, I got to hook her in there. So I just got to get up underneath there. I don't want to damage the body kit in any way. I do have to apply a little bit of pressure. There we go. So now she's up on there. And so now I get to test the fitment of said wheels. All right. And I get to see. Okay, so I'm going to want to barrel these out. I want to push these barrels out just a hair. Let's check this out real quick. This theory out. I do want to bend these axles just a hair. I try not to glue them, but I do like to give them this little hairline bend. And that way we can plug her in. Go, and she'll have a good amount of tension on her based on that little bend, and she'll still spin. Let's get the next one on there. Oh. That little slight bend. So you see I'm holding the pin and it has that bend in it. And that's what I'm looking for. And then plug you in there. Just put you in there. And slide in, put a little bit of pressure in there, and there we go. So now she's a roller. It still lets me kind of maneuver a little bit. And there, we got 2 sets of wheels on there. Again, this is just a dry fitment video, folks. Dry fitment video. Post, it's going to be a short video. We'll post some, be kind of like a little series. We'll make some fun with it. Plug you in place there. Just put some pressure on that axle so it doesn't move. There we go. And then the next one, last one, we put it in place here. Whoa, where's the pin? I just saw it a second ago and I heard it. It hasn't moved. I don't believe it fell. I just had it. Where'd that damn pin go? Hoping it didn't fall. It may have fallen. There it is. And she fucking went all the way over there. Pardon the language. So let's go ahead and bend that one just a hair. There we go. Just put that last wheel on. Again, we're just checking a dry fit, folks. We're just checking a dry fit. This is just a dry fitment. And then we'll make adjustments in a future video. I'll fix the stance and I'll see how wide out I want those tires because I'm going to glue them in place where I want them. Okay. It looks like she is gonna roll. She's not dragging. She is gonna roll. All right, that looks good, folks. Hey, I want to thank you all for joining me for this quick dry fit. I think she's gonna look banger. I'm liking it. If you haven't liked and followed, please go on ahead and like the channel, follow the channel, subscribe to the channel, share the channel. This is part 1. We'll come back with part 2 so that you guys can see us do the adjustments that should be here in a few days. Thank you. Peace out.